Hi everyone, welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to calculate slope given a pair of points. So for calculating slope, we actually have a formula, and we use the letter M to stand in for the word slope. So M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is our formula for slope. So it's super helpful when you're doing these to label the points before you plug them into the formula. At some point you may decide you don't need to do the labeling anymore, but when you're first starting out, I really recommend this because it's so important to get everything in the correct spot. So x1, y1, x2, y2. And now I'm going to fill that into the formula. So for this first set of points, M equals, y2 minus y1, so that's 6 minus 3, over x2 minus x1, that's 7 minus 5. That gives me a slope of 3/2. All right, our next problem, again, label x1, y1, x2, y2. So M equals, all right, y2 minus y1, so negative 4 minus negative 3 over 6 minus 4. All right, so remember when we're subtracting a negative, that makes it positive. So negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. 6 minus 4 is 2. Next one, all right, we've got x1, y1, x2, y2. All right, M equals 3 minus negative 2 over 2 minus 2. All right, so that gives us 5 in the top, but 0 in the bottom. So we go, uh-oh. Well, actually, okay, why am I saying uh-oh? Because we don't have the ability to divide by 0. So that's like a math disaster, right? We can't divide by 0. So what we say here is not uh-oh. We actually say not defined. All right, so not defined. All right, for our last case, x1, y1, x2, y2. So here we have M equals y2 minus y1, 8 minus 8, over x2 minus x1, 4 minus 1. So we get 0 over 3. Now, in this case, the slope is just 0, because 0 divided by anything other than 0 is just 0. Like, we don't even allow 0 to be divided by 0. That's also not defined, but 0 over any other number is just 0. So be clear about the distinction between this case, okay? When you have a slope of 0, that's going to be a horizontal line. And so we can quickly do a little graph of this situation. So if we have the point 1, let me say this is 8 up here, and this is 1, 8, and then go over here to 4, 8. Notice that would be a horizontal line. But over here, if we have this case, am I still on screen? Okay, good. If we have 2, negative 2 would be about there, and then the point 2, 3 would be about there. That's going to be a vertical line. So for vertical lines, we say the slope is not defined. So be sure that you keep in mind, if you get a 0 denominator, the slope is not defined. If you have a 0 numerator over some other number, then you're going to have a horizontal line. So this is the area most people get into trouble, is with these vertical or horizontal lines. And then in these areas, these kind of problems, just be absolutely sure you're getting things in the proper order. And to make sure you do that, just label these points because the order matters. If you have any questions or things you'd like to see featured on this channel, please leave me a note in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.